Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Like I love this chapter so much. I really do because I think a lot of people that have seen me in the Dandadan space um know that I fucking love Aira. I love Aira Shiratori. She is my favorite character in this. Yes, I find Gigi really cute, but precious beans aside, I think, or like him being a bean aside, I think Aira has been fucking killing it. So I've gotten some notes to help guide my thinking. And let me know if I'm right, like off my rocker. But to me, I really hope that if I'm correct, that the community is catching on, or if you're from like the fandom or whatever, hop on this like I was gonna say bandwagon, hop on this recognition train of why I adore Ira so much. 90 seconds of yapping, and I've said basically nothing. But both the characters right now, right, other than Ira, have their time to shine, right? I think it felt like Rin hasn't, like, she did get her initial fight, her initial persona change, I guess, but it didn't feel like, I don't know, like everybody else got a lot of it, but I still didn't get enough from Rin, you know? Does anyone else get that feeling? So, great way to get her involved. Like, however tragic it may be. Kouki, on the other hand, also great opportunity. She's new to the squad. She's still adjusting to it. She's trying to find her role in it, and we will see that soon. More on that later. But the orchestrator, and I think that's quite fitting based on one of the first probably like instances of it where you remember Aira and Okarun kind of fighting side by side, but I find that Aira is such an amazing leader, and we start to see that in this chapter again, where sometimes when you have that leadership role, you sometimes gotta get that extra 10%, 1%, whatever it is. Oh, like 101% out of your squad, out of your oaths, out of your friends, right? And I think she's trying to do that while also doing her part, right? She first initially takes the initiative. That was a sentence. Like she goes ahead, goes, "Hey, Cowabunga," assesses the situation, very quick-witted, very kind of very fast on it, right? She's she's got the strength, but she also recognizes that she needs help. I mean, also they're her friends, so it kind of comes hand in hand. So she goes for it with the help of Cowabunga, figures out where Rin is, right? Even though Cowabunga is kind of just there, um, and reverse Kobe and out. We got Rin, and it's this quick wittedness and like thoughtfulness that I find is quite brilliant. And then she goes on to be like, "Hey, Rin, why is your damage when you're helping me quite limited?" And then we finally get an opportunity to kind of maybe I missed it, but Rin explains, and Ira tries to work with that. She's not berating them. There might be initial like, oh damn, that's that's fucked, right? But there's also the like they're alluding to the fact that if she's able to get any stronger with her voice, right? She's able to potentially change it to something more elegant in the process, intensifying her power, and we can see a visual change that indicates that her power has changed, or intensified rather. And we even see Kawabanga being kind of ordered around is almost like too much. But even Kawabanga is taking orders from Aira in a way, and just we're able to eventually spot pygmies, right? And we're able to get Rin on a roll and eventually save Kouki as well. And I, like I said at the beginning, I think it's brilliant. I feel like I've been so, uh, like I'm all jittery and I'm all like hyper, but it's because I just adore this so much. So I apologize if this is way like all over the place, but I just love it because at the end of the day, and this is what I boil it down to, it's Ira leading by example, taking the initiative, while also making sure that Rin gets her time to shine, and I'm sure Kouki will soon. And I hope Kouki helps pile on the pressure as we defeat this horrible man, right? Um, Whether he was influenced by Saint Germain or not, right? I mean, most likely he has, but when you're in situations like that, you become morally gray because of something that you get out of it. So I hope that we're gonna get some motive out of it, but at the same time, horrible because part of it, and it kind of reminds me of a bit of Squid Game. It is on you, on whether or not you kind of take that opportunity, and Saint Germain capitalizes on the vulnerable, and we've seen that time and time again. The vulnerable and powerless, or at least like the feeling of being powerless, not necessarily like physically being powerless. Um, so, what a brilliant story. What a brilliant chapter. And show your appreciation for Ira in the chat. Chat, I don't know. Am I streaming? Are you streaming? No self promo in comments.